So you teach kindergarten. Do you spend a lot of time outside of school prepping for kindergarten?
Yes, very much.
Like how many hours a week do you spend grading or prepping for kindergarten?
Week? I would probably say 3 hours a day.
I'm grading papers. I couldn't touch.
That's okay.
To show support for teachers and the extension of taxes that are already in place. To show what we do outside of our regular workday towards our job.
I'm here to show, hopefully, the public passing by that our day doesn't end when the students go home, that there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes and after hours.
Do you take work home on the weekends?
Oh yeah. I actually end up doing a lot on the weekends.
I'm grading papers. A lot of papers.
What grade do you teach?
I teach kindergarten.
Do you do a lot of grading outside of school?
Yes. Yeah.
Do you grade every day?
I do grade every day.
So when your day's over at 2, how much more time are you spending every day grading papers?
Probably a couple hours, but it depends. Sometimes I have to leave work, so some days I'll stay until 5 or 6.
That's a long time.
I'm grading math for today, a Sky review and daily math.
Do you do a lot of grading outside of school?
You have to do it outside of school.
Do you spend time outside of school prepping for your class?
Yes.
How many hours a week do you think you do that?
I never tallied it.
Do you prepare for school during your summers off?
You have to. You can't just show up for the first day and not have anything done.
What grade do you teach?
Kindergarten.
Do you spend a lot of time doing prep work outside of school for kindergarten?
Only about 3 or 4 hours a night.
Do you spend time on the weekends also?
I spend Saturday and Sunday searching and hunting.
Do you get paid for your gas when you have to drive around and find things?
Nope, I don't get paid for any of the projects that I do. All of it comes out of my pocket
Why would you spend that much money and that much time?
because I love my students.
I'm here to show people that walk through the mall that teachers spend time, a lot of time, outside the normal classroom day, the school day. People think we only work a very short amount of time.
So doing a little grading, like most days after school.
Most days so do you grade every day after school?
I don't grade every day, but I usually spend a number of hours every week grading. There's times when if I have to grade something for the next day, I get that done, but I try to do most of my grading on the weekend. So for me, most of my grading happens over the weekend, so I'm spending a half a day, 4 hours, 3-4 hours on a weekend.
Grading is a slow process for me, so it takes me hours.
How do your students benefit from all these hours that you put in outside of school?
Well, they need to know how they did so that they can take it home and show their parents, so their parents can know what they need help on before larger tests come.
Just doing some grading. I do every night.
How many hours a night do you spend grading?
I'm really either grading or putting grades in the grade book. Usually every night from about 4 or 5 until about 9 or 10. So it's 4 or 5 hours every night.
We are here because we would like the state legislature to do something about not cutting education.
How has your job been impacted by the state legislature this year?
We have more kids in our classes than we really should have. 35 is my average for my language arts classes, but when I have kids who are reading at 3rd and 4th grade level and who can write at who are writing at even lower, I need to be able to spend more time with each student. I teach 8th grade, and so we know that by the time they're reading at that level and writing at that level, by the time they get to me, then they need extra help.
You know, I'm at the mall to grade papers. Teachers would like to have people aware of what we do in education, and it doesn't stop at the end of the school day, but more importantly, just to be aware that education is important and we need funding for education.
How many hours a day do you spend grading outside of school?
Some days I spend an hour, some weekends I spend 4 to 8 hours.
You don't have an aide that can help you grade?
An aide?
Yeah.
I've never had an aide.
Never?
Never.
What grade do you teach?
I teach third grade. There's no such thing as an aide.
Oh, I thought maybe there were aides in schools that could help with all this teacher work.
No, there are no aides. It's up to us.